advice my mom ever gave me on how to land a man were just 4 simple words. Make him a sandwich. Just kidding, that is horrible advice. Although it is working for one woman, Stephanie Smith, the human embodiment of the make me a sandwich meme. So Stephanie Smith is a successful woman living in New York City, editor at the New York Post, and she is making her boyfriend 300 sandwiches so that he will propose to her. 300 of these for one of these. Now, I don't know if Stephanie knows about the make me a sandwich meme, the meme in which guys are like, oh hey, lady, make me a sandwich because I don't want to hear you yapping all the time. It's hilarious. Not misogynistic at all. And the way that Stephanie explains it is that her boyfriend, who really loves Star Wars and sandwiches, would always complain about how she'd never make him a sandwich. She writes in the New York Post, each morning he would ask, honey, how long have you been awake? About 15 minutes, I'd reply. You've been up for 15 minutes and you haven't made me a sandwich? What is this guy's number? I'm mad that I'm taken and can't move to New York to seek him out and make him a party sub that will blow his mind. One day she's all like, okay, honey, fine, I'll make you a sandwich. And she makes him a sandwich and it's a turkey on rye and it's kind of gross. She doesn't know how to make a sandwich because she's a modern woman, y'all. But he eats that sandwich and he takes a bite and he looks at her in a way that he's never looked at her before, and he says to her, Stephanie, my God woman, if you make me 300 of these, I will marry you. At which point I'm surprised that she didn't go to her room, pack a bag, and leave, but instead she bought the domain name 300sandwiches.com and began making him sandwich after sandwich after glorious sandwich, documented and photographed in full color. At the time that she wrote this piece in the New York Post, she had made 176 delicious sandwiches, lobster rolls, banh mi, open-faced sandwiches, closed-faced sandwiches, knuckle sandwiches, JK, no knuckle sandwiches, ice cream sandwiches, Subway sandwiches, sandwiches. One of the sandwiches that I saw on the blog took her 2 weeks to make. I'm not gonna lie, the sandwiches look delicious, but what doesn't look delicious is the idea of trading 300 sandwiches for a proposal from a man who said, and I quote, you women, I guess he's talking to me, all read these magazines to get advice on how to keep a man, and it's so easy. We're not complex. Just do something nice for us. Like make a sandwich. But my exasperation with all of this has absolutely nothing to do with sandwiches. I love sandwiches. I love making sandwiches. I even make sandwiches for Professor Boyfriend on a regular basis. It's going about a relationship in the completely wrong kind of way. Why does he need 300 sandwiches from her in order for her to finally be worthy? Ladies, would you make 300 sandwiches for your man in order to get him to marry you? Guys, do you want 300 sandwiches in exchange for a wife? Personally, I think that sandwich stinks. Let me know.